Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Enigmatica 6. And we're down here in the lab, messing with our refined storage system. I've upgraded some of our machines, programmed a whole lot of recipes in here. I want to program some more, but we're going to need a new machine. We need these plates, and there are a couple of ways to make them, but way I like is this multi-servo press. Okay, we'll probably have to teach it how to make a Constantan gear and how to make Constantan. There we go. What else did we need for this? I don't think we've taught this thing how to make a machine frame. And if we haven't taught it tin gear, whoops, we'll soon find out. Let's get this in the right spot here. Now what this will do is a couple of things. One of the things it can do is stamp ingots into plates. Okay, we do need to teach it tin gear. That's fine. Because we'll certainly be making more gears. Alright, I'm going to get this together and another importer, and we'll be back. We have everything. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and pop this guy right down there. Flip him around. Put our multi-servo press down. Put our crafter down. Now we have a gap here. So we'll just cover it with a little bit of cable. That'll connect the machines up. The importer is connected, it's just the crafter that isn't. And we're going to want that connected. So let's see, we want the auto inputs, input output. Now what I was teaching this thing to make were some of those upgrades from thermal. We were doing this one. So we want to teach electrum plate. And it's just as simple as putting it in there. You can do more complicated things with it, but that's all we needed for right now. What's that thing called? A flux linkage amp. Make sure everything's good with that. You can watch it go. You can watch the machine go. And in just a moment we'll have it here. Oh, there we go. I'm making another one of these because we were running out of power over here, so I made another magmatic dynamo. Oh, I did that already. Like increases. We already made this mistake. Let me go make the right thing. Anyway, yeah, multi-servo press. Awesome. Next thing I want to do is look at the next tier up of crafter. Not these gold crafters. They take an iron crafter to make, and they take these neural processors, which are okay. So it's all this kind of thing. And I don't think this thing really knows how to make a crafting table. I'm gonna have to take some patterns out real quick. And I'll have to make another pattern for the cooked neural processor. Right in here. And see if we can get away with that. Oh, it only wants aspen planks. I thought I had it set to not exact. Let's see what we have for wood over here. I'm gonna have to get an automatic source of wood very soon. Alright, there's some oak planks. We're gonna reset this recipe. Come on. No egg, please. There we go. That's not what we want. Hey! It's very important you do all this stuff correctly. Otherwise you'll go mad. There we go. Crafting table pattern. This will take a minute. Alright. No quest. Oh, time to go to sleep. Another one of those super tough bugs. Whatever. Sleep through the night real quick. Thought there was a request for these. Netherite. Oh, okay, Iron Crafter to Netherite Crafter. 81 slots though. Now this will have a good amount. We got 3. Here we have 5, so that's 45 slots. That's pretty good. Next thing I want to do is have access to the lava in the system here. I think I remember how to do this. I'm not completely sure. I know we're going to want a fluid grid, which is just a grid, a processor, and a bucket. All right. Let's see if we can make that first. Or if we need to teach this thing how to make a bucket. Oh, we need to teach it how to make a grid. Okay. I thought we would have already done that. So this, as you might suspect, will allow us to interact with any fluids that we have in the system. Here we go. There's no fluids in here now, so, nothing. But I'm hoping... Let's see... Just got the one external storage. Hopefully that'll... Okay, we need to program that in too. Be too bad. That's the only one the mod has. I think it works. We shall see. Alright, there it is. Doesn't seem to recognize it. Okay, we've got fluids. There we go. I just had to press the... Okay, yeah. It recognizes the lava. Now let's say I wanted to teach this thing how to make dielectric paste. So dim I can barely see it. We'll need to teach it like so, right? But for the fluids, items, fluids. Can I just put lava in there? Don't really remember how this is done. Let's just go ahead and try that. I'm sure it'll yell at me. Okay, yeah, missing the lava buckets. We may have to put a fluid storage into our disk drive. Do we have any by chance? No, not really. Okay, we'll just make a simple one here. We just need to teach it how to make we better teach it how to make a bucket too. Okay. see if this will do the trick. Craft this up. Oh, we need quartz. That's the one thing we're definitely not getting from the miner. I got a plan for that, though, for later. Okay, I think I got it. We've got a processing recipe here, right? With just the coal and the clay. And then I guess what you do is you go into fluids and you click with a bucket, and that puts the liquid in. Or you see there's a square of liquid. I'm pointing at the screen like that's going to help. There's a square liquid 1.0 bucket instead of a lava bucket there. So what we need, because these will make 24 dielectric paste. Doesn't like it. I think it likes it now. Let's see. Take this one out, put this one in. We'll just come over here, we'll take all our dielectric paste out. Can we craft some? We don't have enough clay, but it looks like this is gonna work. Main thing it looked like I was doing wrong was not doing it as a processing recipe. That appears to be the key for crafting with liquids automatically with refined storage. Such a cool mod. Alright, we got some more clay. Let's see if this is just capable of crafting a stack for us. I'm sure it is. Oh, it looks like it's struggling with something. Scheduled. No machine found. Okay, we have to, because this is a processing recipe, right? We gotta use, we're just gonna throw this in here to keep us from getting confused. We've gotta use some kind of a machine also. So we're almost there, but not all the way. Now, thermal expansion adds a block called a sequential fabricator. And this at least used to work. That's a dielectric paste pattern. We have way too many of those. Okay. Alright, we got a quest completion for that too, so that's cool. Now, these used to need an upgrade. Oh, there goes my phone alarm. These used to need an upgrade to deal with fluids, but it looks like that's native now. So we're going to configure auto input and output. We're going to put the crafter up here. Turn it around so it's pointing towards the machine. And by bucket, not sure what it means. I made way too many patterns. I was getting confused. So now let's see what happens. Okay. That's what it means by buckets. Machine doesn't accept item. Well, I don't want it to. Let's see what this one does. Machine doesn't accept item. It should be. See, I don't know much about the sequential fabricator. Insert items into the grid. Simply press the confirm button. Walk away. Not all recipes are valid. I went ahead and put the recipe in here and pressed the click. I don't know if that'll do anything. Okay, we don't have one going. Let's cancel this. Try this again. And in the monitor. Is this doing something? It did it! Okay, so we just have to load the recipe in, and then we're good to go. Alright, very nice. Now the next thing I need is some blaze rods, but I found myself flying by one of these towers, so I broke the stairs so they can't get at me. I don't really take all this gold. I was hoping that was obsidian. Take the Drigme shards. I've never actually used the Drigme. Okay, we got some mob drops, a not too shabby bow. Combine our bows, that'd be cool. Now the point of setting all that up is to improve my jetpack. And I'm gonna want to improve these rods too, because they'll make the next level of what we need, but it'll be slow. And if we go just one up, it'll be significantly faster, I believe. So we'll just throw all of these in here. Now what we're gonna need, so I want to upgrade to hardened. So we'll need to teach this thing how to make hardened capacitors and hardened energy cables. Shouldn't be very hard. It doesn't know how to make any of this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and teach it. Throw those in there. How's our energized steel supply? Oh, we got a little bit. Okay. So let's see if we can make hardened capacitors. Sure looks that way. Now this is a little easier to see if we drop the numbers of these rods down. You see how it takes a good little while to make energized steel, which is the most basic of the things that the energizing orb can make. If we went ahead and we need to teach it how to make the cable too, I forgot. One thing this refined storage doesn't do well is, there we go. Oh, we need to teach it how to make iron bars. Is craft with things that don't get used up. I think the Requestify mod will help us deal with that, but I haven't played with that yet, so I don't have any idea how it works, but we'll hopefully get into that eventually. Oh, so much auto-crafting. Okay. Let's make a little bit of this. There we go. Oh, we need another hardened capacitor, huh? Okay, I thought that made 2. It might have used some up for the cables. All right. Oh, I put the gold and silver away. And iron, gold and iron. Gold and silver makes electrum. Ah, so many alloys, so many words. Now in this starts, you can see that this is significantly faster than the other one. And as we saw in JI while we were programming this recipe, there's multiple tiers. Each tier uses another level of the power energizing orb stuff. And that's how it works. Speaking of higher level Poa materials, the next one is a blazing crystal. Now these use blaze rods. Even with 5 hardened rods, and 5 is definitely not the limit, we could add more. It's still not super fast. Do we get some more blazing crystal? Oh, we got more energized steel. We got a lot more energized steel. Do we get a lot of blazing crystals for the next level up? No, we get niotic rods, though. That'd be really fast. You know, it's worth it. This is going to take a minute for this thing to craft. But to second best tier, well, I think third best tier, will be significantly improved over the hardened energizing rods. This will make the everything move quite a bit faster. So yeah, neotic crystals or niotic. You make them with diamonds. Cool. We can definitely use these. Put one down right there. Oh, broke the cable. Now we're talking. You can see how much faster that is. It's so the upgrades between tiers are really worth it. They're a big deal. And as a reminder, more to myself than anybody else, make sure you get these things in your inventory. How many did it want? It wanted 16? Really? Okay, we'll do that. We probably just crafted that many. But we can certainly craft more. I'm sure we'll use them. Got a little bit of lag and some quest recognition. That's what we like. Power loot. That's not power loot. That's from mechanism. I'll take it though. Okay. Let's start looking at the next tier jetpack recipe, which indeed is blazing. We're going to need these blazing thrusters, for which we'll need blazing fernators. Okay, so we'll have to go over here to our pattern grid. We're not going to have enough blaze rods. We need to teach it how to make blazing capacitors. How many of those are we going to need for the quest? Is it 16 again? Oh. All right, I went ahead and programmed the fernator recipe in. This shouldn't be bad. We're definitely going to need at least 24 of these blazing capacitors, though. And then more of the blazing crystals to boot. Let's see if we can make the capacitors. Probably need more than this. Okay, we got to go kill a lot more blazes. I'm not going to lie, trying to do this without looting has been an issue. So we're going to take these tomes of weaponry and see if we can get any looting on them. I hope so. Where's my stairs? Here we go. Got a little enchanting setup up here. Better than nothing. Let's see. Well, either of those would give us sharpness. Smite, soulbound. Sharpness, unbreaking, teleportation. Nature's Mend, frost. That's worth grabbing. Leech, sweeping edge, Bane of Villagers, I guess. Vorpal, unbreaking, Bane of Arthropods. So no looting for us. We are gonna put that this one on here though. Still leave us plenty of magic capacity. I like frost. And it never hurts to keep Endermans from teleporting. Okay, I think we finally have enough in there. We got a whole stack of blazing crystals, so we'll make 24 of these capacitors. That'll use 48 of them. Oh, it's a lot of blazes. So let's go ahead and what is it going to give us? It's going to give us an aerial pearl. All right. Now back to the jetpack. We're going to need. Did we program the reactor in here? Yes, we did. The thruster itself. Okay. Okay, so we've got to teach it furnaces and dielectric casings. Okay, now we're talking. Blazing thrusters. And 2 of those. We're also going to need 2 more reactors, which we have. We're going to need a battery, which, okay, that's not bad. We'll program that. It looks like the thrusters are really the tough part. Some more patterns. Cool. All right, I think we're just about ready here. Need 1 more blazing crystal. Cool. So 65 to get the quest reward and upgrade the jetpack. That's how many blaze rewards, or blaze rods, you're gonna need. It's a lot of blaze rods. But this should be a significant upgrade. Okay, 41 million it holds. That's nothing to sneeze at. Let's go ahead and get some power in it. And you know, the Signalum, the next tier up, is not bad. It's just another blazing Furnator. Some of these Signalum parts. And yeah, we have all this. But let's give this one a try real quick. Whoops. Add our chest plate on to fight blazes. Turn hover on. It's the hover I'm really interested in, because it was going to be hard to trim these windows. Okay, that's definitely a better hover than the hardened jetpack, but let's go ahead and upgrade it to the Signalum. We needed 18 more of these things, but it'll be worth it. And that did run us out of those capacitors that we made. So definitely do the quest reward for those capacitors, because you're gonna go through them. All we need are 2 more gears, 2 more plates. Just got to cook up the Signalum, and I think we have the integral component. Yeah. This should go just fine. Alright, yeah. 98 million. That's pretty serious. And definitely beyond the internal capacity of this energetic infuser. But we'll be able to take a quick look. Let's see how we do. That's fast. Okay. That's significantly better than the precipitous drop we were experiencing before. That's good. And to help us out with getting wood and other natural things automatically, we're gonna go back to Ars Nouveau here. The first thing, we're gonna want to make a couple of blocks here. We're gonna want to make enchanting apparatus. We're gonna want to make a recipe for arcane stone. Let's see if that recipe for arcane stone will work. We have the other kind of... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool. Alright, so we're also gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need an arcane core. And we're gonna want a whole bunch of these pedestals. I think 8 to start will be good. Back on there. Let's see. Craft all this stuff up. We'll be right back. I'm looking in the quests here. It seems like it wants us to make a crystallizer first. The crystallizer allows you to create arcane gems out of source. Am I spelling it wrong? I was. It's a double L. We're not running a shortage of source gems with the digital miner outside. But we might end up needing this for something else, or maybe we'll decide we want to use it. But anyway, we got to have it in our inventory to create some quests, or to complete some quests, is what I'm trying to say. What did we get? Oh, we have Conjure Mage Light. We got some potions. That's all fine. Now, what all this stuff does together is it makes a multi-block structure. It's pretty easy to use. You just have to have these pedestals within a certain number of blocks from the enchanting apparatus, and this is plenty. You can go quite a bit farther than this. Put an arcane core down, put an enchanting apparatus on top of it. First thing we want to make are these mage bloom seeds. And all you gotta do is right-click what's around the outside, whatever items those are, onto the pedestals, and then right-click the thing in the middle into the enchanting apparatus, and it just goes automatically. It uses source from the world, and gives you your thing. Now we found a number of Silph shards in, various chests, and we might have caught one from the wild, I forget. If we look in our worn notebook here, where's automation? There we go. And we were to look at the Silph Charm. It's another enchanting apparatus. This would be in the middle in JI. We're going to need one of these seeds we just made, as well as the crop that you harvest from it. We're also going to need a summoning crystal. And this we can make right now. It's a block of those magic stones. 2 diamonds, some arcane stone. Now we can use gold or brass. Looks like some other stuff. And we'll just throw all... Oh, that's iron. Here we go. And for the arcane stone, and we got our block of source gems, which is a pretty cool texture, I gotta say. There's our summoning crystal. Alright, I went out there and bone mealed the seed. I didn't feel like waiting. And you can look the recipe up in JI. It's like seeds and saplings. You need diamond. Another one of these mage bloom seeds. We'll throw our Silph shard in there. And this will give us a Silph Charm. Awesome. Now what you do with all this stuff is you set up a little multi-block. You want a source jar, which we already have. You put the summoning crystal down. And then you need a chest, and the chests from Iron Chests do work. Then you right-click with your Silph Charm on your summoning crystal, and you get yourself a Sylph. Now she will produce natural stuff based on how happy she is. And what makes her happy is quantity and diversity. So there's a lot of different stuff here. I don't know if it's enough to make her as happy as she can be. You can right-click on her. Okay, she's very happy. So I think we can do a little bit better than that, but this is what we got to grow right now. You'll see these kind of fake trees that I built. It does not have to be a real tree. And we're also gonna get a lot of stripped spruce and a lot of these fruit logs from the simple farming fruit trees. And as long as there's a chest here with room in it, she'll go ahead and put stuff in here. Now we're gonna want to deal with all this stuff and have it available to us, but I wanted to let it run for a minute because I don't know what, if any, seeds she's gonna produce. I don't know if we're gonna need a way to deal with like all of these simple farming seeds, for example, but we'll find out pretty soon. It doesn't look that way. But I don't see hemp seeds either. I'm pretty sure she gives you hemp seeds. But that is something that's gonna have to wait until the next episode. So thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.